and welcome to the WWE Payback predictions of 2016. As you may know, I'm not here with Rex Jericho Hardy because I tried to ring him up like numerous amount of times, but he wasn't even answering his phone, so looks like I'm just doing it by myself. Alright, so this is Payback from WrestleMania. Now, let me just quickly explain this to you. Payback was supposed to be like on the 22nd of May, but then it got pushed forward to May the 1st because which is tomorrow, so this Sunday. So Extreme Rules has been moved to the 22nd of May. So obviously enough, and then just wait until predictions come for that one. Right, so I'm gonna give you my predictions for Payback and my own opinion, see later which one is going to win. So first off, pre-show, we have for the United States champion, Kalisto the champion versus Ryback. Now, I did manage to catch the end of the pre-show for for the one at WrestleMania 32, and Kalisto won it. Now, honestly enough, for this match, I could see Ryback picking up the victory here, but I still want Kalisto to be the champion. But I'm gonna put my prediction on Ryback because it's honestly enough, this pay-per-view was actually called Payback. It's just that. Right, we're gonna go on to the main pay-per-view. Well, the main one. I'm gonna leave the second one to last because that's the main event. So I'm going to leave the main event till last. Next we have, it's for the Intercontinental Champion, and that's The Miz with Maurice, which shouldn't even be there in the first place, versus Cesaro. Now, I know Maurice is actually going to try and screw Cesaro up and give The Miz the victory. Obviously enough, The Miz, bad wrestler. He's a bad wrestler. So obviously enough, I don't want him to win. I want Cesaro to win, but I know The Miz is actually going to win because of Maurice. So yeah, I actually want Cesaro to win. So I can see Cesaro picking up the victory here. So, but then I've just said that Maurice is actually going to screw him over. So but I'm going to pick Cesaro. I'm going to pick Cesaro for my prediction. Alright. Next up is Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. Honestly enough, it should have been Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar because of WrestleMania. Dean Ambrose would want to get payback against Brock Lesnar, but no, he decided to have a feud with Chris Jericho. I mean, Dean Ambrose has had a feud with a load of people, and he just can't make up his own damn mind of who he wants to stick with. You know what? I can say Dean Ambrose picking the victory up here against Chris Jericho. I can just say it. So for me, Dean Ambrose for that one. Alright, next we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. So, brothers at first, when they were in NXT, well actually not brothers, they're best buddies when they went in NXT. Kevin Owens screwed Sami Zayn, and now they're enemies. I actually did see them at the house show, which was in Newcastle, and Sami Zayn picked up the victory, which I wanted them to because I don't like Kevin Owens. I don't like Kevin Owens not one bit because of his attitude and disrespecting towards superstars and including the fans them as well. So obviously enough, that's another good reason. So Sami Zayn, I want him to pick up the victory here, but Kevin Owens I could see winning this one. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with Kevin Owens. Just Kevin Owens this one. Next is for the women's champion, which we'll get on to that in another video, which I will get on to. Charlotte, the champion, with Ric Flair, versus Natalia with Bret the Hitman Hart. You know what all I can say is that Charlotte is now screwed, because with Ric Flair by her side, she's always been able to pick up the victories. Obviously not, she's cheating to win. So she's using her dad just to pick up the victories. That's all that she's doing. Now, with Natalia having Bret the Hitman Hart by her side, she's got no chance of winning this time. So I could see Natalia picking up the victory and having Bret the Hitman Hart just messing with Ric Flair and getting him out of the ring or something like that. I can just see that happening. So obviously enough, Natalia, I want you to win at Payback and get the women's champion off Charlotte. So Natalia for me. Alright, next is the final, because they had a tournament for the number one contenders spot to determine who will face the New Day for the WWE Tag Team Champions. Right, the final match for this one, and it is Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus the Vadu Villains. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Which is Aiden English and Simon Gotch. Honestly enough, I've seen both of them. I've seen both teams what they're like in the ring, but because they're so much better, I'm going to pick Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy to pick up the win, because yeah, both teams are great, and honestly, I do want them to take the titles away from the New Day, because the New Day sucks. They totally do. And then the last one before the main event, we've got Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Now, to give you a little bit of a story, just a little bit of a backstory just before we actually go on, just before I tell you my prediction. Baron Corbin has attacked Dolph Ziggler after WrestleMania. So since after WrestleMania, he's been having a feud with him. And Baron Corbin, all I've got to say is that he's really good. He's really good. But Dolph Ziggler, though, from Hollywood, also I can see him picking up the win. Baron Corbin has been injuring him so much. You know what? Dolph Ziggler for this win. Just Dolph Ziggler for this one. And now here we come, finally, to the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Champion Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. Honestly enough, I couldn't have thought of him like a better match between these two, because these two are really good. AJ Styles is really good in the ring. I've seen what he's like. Roman Reigns, well, it's just Roman Reigns. Everybody hates him, but guess what? I don't even give a shit. I like him. I like Roman Reigns, but you guys don't like him. You guys boo him out of the ring and everything and all that sort of stuff. Now, honestly enough, I can say Roman Reigns picking up the victory because, and this is a big because, AJ Styles has been having the Bullet Club do the fight for him. It's been ever since that, I think it was on Raw, that when AJ Styles, or it might have been on SmackDown, where AJ Styles actually did say that, I'm going to leave with the title and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to leave with this title. Ha ha ha. Hang on a second. Something along the lines of like that. But then, as soon as AJ Styles leaves the ring, the Bullet Club shows up and starts kicking the living hell out of Roman Reigns. Starts kicking the living hell out of Roman Reigns. I can say Roman Reigns winning by DQ here on because of the Bullet Club going to interfere in this match. Or he might spear AJ Styles and then just like pick up the victory. So you know what, I'm just going to go with Roman Reigns on this one. They might let him keep the title until SummerSlam, and then Seth Rollins will come back. So yeah, but that's been the prediction, guys. So yeah, Roman Reigns for that one. Well, before we actually end this video, I would just like to say there's going to be a decision at this pay-per-view now. Whoever gets control over Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon has decided that whoever he chooses, either Shane McMahon or Stephanie McMahon, well, the authority more like it, will have control over Monday Night Raw. However, if Shane McMahon actually does get control over Monday Night Raw, it's been a bit pointless, to be honest with you, because that match shouldn't have happened at WrestleMania. So I mean, why? But all I can say is this. Please, Vince McMahon, let Shane McMahon run Monday Night Raw. He's been making it very interesting, very watchable, and also a lot of fans has just been coming back. If you put the authority in charge, guess what's going to happen? You're gonna make it not interesting. It's not going to be watchable anymore, and also a lot of fans are actually just going to leave. So please, Vince McMahon, please, for the love of God, let Shane McMahon run Monday Night Raw. He's been making it interesting. It's just been interesting back and forth all the time. Alright? Right, so that has been the WWE Payback predictions video with me. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos to come up. Like and share this video, and peace!